How you doing there, folks? This is Dublin City Today. I am Sean. You guys are very welcome. Okay, I got a request by a subscriber called AP to do a quick tour of Christchurch Cathedral here in Dublin City, and that's where I am at the moment. So I thought, yeah, let's do that. We can do a tour of Christchurch. So this is on the opposite side of the road, of course. So let's just take a stroll, folks. And this will be a fairly quick tour. Now, crossing here, hang on a second, guys, is kind of at this particular spot where I am. It's kind of lethal, so I have to be super careful. Okay, so this is one of the entrances into Christchurch. Here we have this statue that's very powerful sculpting here, actually. Give you a proper look at it here. It always, when I go past this, sort of resonates with me. Yes, very powerful sculpting indeed. Now, as far as I know, and I haven't done all my research into the Christchurch Cathedral, even though I go past it most days, as far as I know, it was the first recordings of it being built would have been in around 1030 AD. There's a huge history to Christchurch, and I think if you really want to know the history, the beauty of Google nowadays is that we can find all this stuff out rather than me trying to explain it all to you here. But the architecture is amazing, and they've done some work over the years to it as well. And we have this pit just here. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you, what that pit was all about, but I have been inside the cathedral a few times, and it's absolutely stunning in there. It's so pretty, beautiful. Just take a little look here. They were doing a lot of work on it, on the building itself, restoring it and refurbishing and what have you. And the person who asked me to come and do a tour of it, the last time I was here, there was hoarding all over it, covering it while there was work being done. But yeah, it really is quite stunning indeed. A beautiful building. And we have a lot of cathedrals here in Dublin, actually, and in Ireland. A lot of churches, I should say. We have some cathedrals, all right, but there's churches and pubs. Seems to be the order of the day here in Ireland. We have lots of both, really, you know. But this is a lovely place to come and sit, and I would often come in here and with my flask and have a tea or a coffee and a sandwich or something and just relax for a little while. It's a nice place to come and just sit down and take it easy. And we have this other sculpting over here. Let me show you, which is a sculpting actually in memory of the Armenian genocide, and it is here in Christchurch Cathedral. There we go. And then across here we have the arch of Christchurch Cathedral, and there's a road here, and this road outside going down this direction leads you onto the quays onto the River Liffey, and it's coming from this direction and up and over that hill, which you can't actually see right now. If you were to go down the hill that's across the road here, that would bring you to St. Patrick's Cathedral. So just another cathedral just down the road from here. So yeah, sorry about the wind noise there. I'm using the lapel mic at the moment, and there is no dead kitten or wind blocker, let's say, on this lapel mic. So if there is a bit of wind noise, I'll have to apologise. Usually on the other mic that I use, the shotgun mic, there is a dead cat on it, or dead kitten they call it. It's to stop the wind noises, which is why during busking videos you never hear any wind. So here we are, folks. Such a stunningly beautiful building. It really is. And this is being done on my the gimbal again, guys. This is the Ronin SC with the Canon EOS M50, and I am using the wireless mic setup with it. So and it's I'm using the lapel mic, like I say, so you can hear me a lot clearer than you could do on the tour I did of Grafton Street when I was actually using the shotgun mic. So I think we can go walk around and take a look at the back of Christchurch, and we will be going past Dublin City Council building, which is where obviously Dublin City Council are, and where buskers get their licenses from in order to busk. But I'm spotted all over Dublin. It's the one thing about Dublin I love. Well, there's many things I love about Dublin, but one of the things I love the most about Dublin is that there are lovely places like parks and stuff like that, and like cathedrals, churches, whatever, you can come and sit in and just kind of feel like you're even a little bit back to nature again, with all the parks, because they are pretty well kept, I have to say, you know, most of them anyway. So we'll walk down this way actually, and like I say, I'm not giving a full history of Christchurch. People can definitely Google it and find out loads more about it. I worked in here actually when I was working on The Tudors, which was a series with HBO, and we filmed inside of Christchurch. That was a great experience, it really was, and it's just so beautiful in there. Okay, in front of us here we have the Dublin City Council building right here. It's kind of covered by trees, you can't see it very well, but here we go. This is Dublin City Council right in there, in that building there. And so on this laneway here at the back of Christchurch is where we're going to take a little walk. So here we are, like I say, at the back of Christchurch. Take us down a little bit, and we have here the old cobblestones, which is a lot of older parts of Dublin will still have these cobblestones from a bygone era, that's for sure. And so this, like I say, is the back of the cathedral, and I'm sorry if the light is kind of messing up this shot for you guys, but I'm actually shooting straight into the sun here. There we go. It is very, 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 very cool building, and if you enjoy architecture, you know, you'll absolutely love this building. And we have the bells ringing just for us, guys. Okay, so let's walk on. Let's see. And down here, like I say, will be the River Liffey. This road here brings you down to the River Liffey down there, and it's the River Liffey that divides the city from north and south. We are currently on the south side of the city, and when we cross over the Liffey, we are then on the north side of the city. Okay. So here we are, guys. This is the arch from the other side, and like I say, the traffic comes down this hill here and it goes down there. I'm not sure you can see the traffic lights at the end, but that's where the River Liffey is. I'm going to cross this road here, or at least try, without causing myself a mischief if I can, and I'll give you a look at it from the other side of the road. Okay, it's actually quite busy. We're still in a level 5 lockdown here in Dublin, How you doing, buddy? Up the daisy. Yeah, people generally aren't really caring too much about the guy with the camera there, fully ready to knock me down if I if I step out onto this road. Yeah, it's a funny old city, you know. They don't always stop for people who just randomly walk out on the road. Like, so yeah, I'll be careful. I'm not a great multitasker, so crossing the road and filming at the same time it's quite a challenge for me. There's that wind again. Sorry if you're picking up the noise on that, guys. So this is the cathedral from the other side. Okay, and again, I am still getting used to using this gimbal. I'm not entirely nimble with the gimbal quite yet, but I certainly over time hope to be. So I think guys, that could pretty much do it for this tour of Christchurch Cathedral. I'll walk up to the top of the road here, so you will get yet another view, I suppose, of it all. Let's see what we have here, guys. Look, if you can read this. There. I'm sure if you want to read that there, you can pause it yourself and zoom in if necessary. And this was just a quick tour, actually, guys. I wasn't going to spend too long here, so I had to be somewhere else. But yeah, this is, like I say, Christchurch in Dublin. And you would get here really, if you were on Grafton Street, you would walk down to College Green, take a left, bring you up down Dame Street, up Lord Edward Street, right up here to Christchurch Cathedral. And like I say, over there on the other side of the road where the camera is pointing to, where that car is turning to the right, down that street is St. Patrick's Cathedral, and maybe I'll do another tour of that another day. So for now, folks, from me, Sean at Dublin City Today, thanks a million for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the tour of Christchurch Cathedral here in Dublin City.